Hello, everybody. I hope that you're all having a good night so far, and I hope that your Christmas was amazing. Now, you might be a bit curious as to why I have all of this in front of me, and that is because, as a part of my Christmas, I ended up getting a bunch of Pokemon packs, and I wanted to open them up for you as a part of an ASMR. I did get these gifted for me. I did not go out to a store and buy every single Pokemon pack I could find. Trust me, I'm not one of those scalpers or whatever they're called. But, yes. What we have in front of here is 4 of these Prismatic Evolution packs, as you can see right here. And 8, if I can pronounce this correctly, Phantasmal Flames packs. We have 8 Phantasmal Flames. Now, the Phantasmal Flames packs I did get separately, whereas these Prismatics right here, these ones here, I got within a box. And within that box, I got this Shiny Umbreon card. It's an EX, and it's wrapped in some type of plastic to protect the card. I don't know if you can hear that or not. But anyways, I think I'd want to open these up for you so then you can see how bad my luck is with opening up Pokemon cards. I say that jokingly because I have no idea what are in these. Another side thing I'd like to say is that another Christmas gift I got, which you can't see because it's over this side, is a Blue Yeti microphone. It's a lot bigger than I thought it'd be, with a lot more settings. Currently the gain is at a very low amount, and so is the volume. But I'm very thankful that I have this microphone now, so then the quality of my voice is hopefully better for you guys. But without further ado, let's open these up. Now, I will be honest, I don't know which ones I should start off with, because there's 12 of them in total. So I'm going to shuffle them a bit into a nice stack, and then just go from the top to the bottom. Hopefully the sound of the foil is nice for you all. There we go. Now there are a total of, I don't know if you can see that, there we go, 10 cards in each pack. And each pack has an energy card and hopefully a good card at the very end. But anyways, let's start off with this first pack. This is a Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolutions pack that I got from a box, which I threw away. So, I'm sorry I can't show you the box. Now, I will be honest, I was taught how to do this properly by my sister because she loves collecting Pokemon cards. And apparently there's a trick to it that I did not know until I started collecting these, which was recent, very recent. And we'll just put the trash over here for now. I forgot to mention it also comes with this game card here for anybody who plays the Pokemon trading card game live on their mobile device. I'll show the code here so you guys can see it. If the glare isn't that bad. I know there's like a shadow casting where the camera is. But anyways. So the trick with this right here, is you have to take the top card, put it at the very bottom, and then flip it over. So then the best card is on the very bottom, and the energy card is at the very top. Now, for you, it's going to be a bit backwards, considering that I have to face the cards towards my point of view, which the camera's actually facing this way, and my body is facing this way. So, yes, I'm going to try opening it up like this first, and I do apologize if the glare is really bad. I'll try my best to let you see the cards. But we first have a basic energy card, and I'm going to be reading out every single card I get, just to be fun about it. I'll move these over here slightly. I think that's a Voodoo. I think that's how you pronounce it. We have a Pupitar, and for any Pokemon fans, I do greatly apologize if I mispronounce any of these Pokemon. Of course, the classic Eevee. Execute, which is kind of a funny name if you think about it. We have a Seeking, a trainer card, Kieran, I think that's how you pronounce their name. Let me look at it real quick. Kieran. Yes, that is true. Alright. Of course, a Screaming Tail Ancient card. I've actually seen this one before. I don't know what the Ancient means. We got a Executor, which is the evolution of the Execute that we just saw earlier. And finally, Noctowl. Oh wait, no, there's one more. There's one more card. I forgot there were 10 in total. Now this is normally where I would kind of just slowly reveal the card, considering it's the best one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, that looks pretty good. Ooh, okay, I like this one. Terapagos EX. It is a hollow card. I'm going to try and bring it up closer so you can see it. That is going to go in the pile of good cards. And at the very end, I'll try and use my phone to estimate the value of these good cards, if we get any. So for now, I'll put that off to the side, where you can kind of see it, right here. Right here. Yep. Okay. And now we have a Phantasmal Flames pack, which there's 8 of these, so yes. And by the way, this is going to be a very long video because I have missed New Year's, or correction, I was going to post close to New Year's, but I didn't know what to do, and this felt like a good idea for a video. So, yeah. Now, I've been told with this, it is basically the same thing. You take the card for the Pokemon Live game, and you throw it to the side. And then you take one card and put it on the very bottom. And then you flip it over. Which it looks like we got the same energy card as last time, as you can see here. Is that Krokorok? I can't really read backwards, but it looks like it's Krokorok. I do apologize if the camera's not too bad, or it is bad. Then we got Jigglypuff. We got a Seal. We got a Gloom, which is a evolution to this one right here. I don't know the name of it. We got Grimsley's Move, a trainer. I found it funny how it has the word Grim in it, but that could just be me, I don't know. Akrami, that's pretty nice. We got Haunter. Lockix, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, Lockix. We got a Wigglytuff. And for the final card. Ooh, I like the look of that. Let me just... Okay, that is a pretty sick card. I like that a lot. It looks like it is a holo card with a fire-type Pokemon named Orichorio, and it's an EX. So far, not too bad with the packs, which I've been told it's really hard to find good cards like this. But then again, I don't know if these cards are good or not. We will put it in the good pile for now and go on to the third pack. Now, I've been told Pokemon collecting is very hard to get into, and if you're lucky, you'll be able to find some at your local Walmart, Target, or maybe even a local card shop. I know my sister and brother, they tend to collect a lot of cards too, and I think it's pretty cool how they wanted me to get into this. Here's the code card. Pause the video if you want to use it. I'm probably going to throw those away, honestly. Anyways, we'll do the same thing we do always. Put the bottom card, flip it over, and this time we have a energy card. Very nice. Wait, no, I misread that. I meant a water energy card. My mistake. We got a Piplup. I remember this one because Piplup is the pre-evolution to Piplup. We have a Pomo. I think this is how you pronounce it, Pomo. I'll move a bit closer so you guys can see this. I can't read that backwards, but here it is. Absol. I heard Absol's a pretty popular Pokemon, but I'm not too sure. Tauros, I think that's how you pronounce it. Another Lockix. The same one we got earlier. We have Dawn the Trainer. I think she's from the Black and White Pokemon series. I can't remember. We have a Toxel. We have another Dawn Trainer card, and this time it is a full art holo with her bicycle. Let's see what else we get. As our final card is a Reshiram. Yes, that is a Reshiram. I'm going to keep this Dawn card in the good pile for now, because I have a feeling that's really nice. Whereas this Reshiram is going to go into the basic pile. Which, by the way, I do have more Pokemon cards with me. I only have 5 good ones in a binder that is over in the other side of my room. And then I also have all of these types of cards in a metal present box from Christmas. And that is where I'm going to keep all of these extra cards until I can use them for whatever reason. Here's another Phantasmal Flames. Flip it over and open it. I do wonder what the rarest card is in each pack, considering that this is my first time really opening up these for legitimate reasons. I am a bit confused on what the good cards are and which ones aren't. For all I know, the ones I pulled might not be as good. Here's the code card. If you want to look at that for a little bit, put that away. Slide the energy card on the top, flip it over. We have a basic, I think that is a fighting type. I have never played any of the Pokemon games before, so I wouldn't know. Carvanha? No, Carvanha. Carvanha. Isn't that a car company? I don't remember. Yamper. This is what I like to call the Dog Donuts Pokemon. For Brava, I think that's how you pronounce that. We have a dead bush, as I like to call it. We have a punk helmet, which is a trainer Pokemon tool, as it says at the top here. I just realized how bad the glare is. Let me try leveling the card so you can see it. Cresselia, this one here. We have a Linoon, is that how you pronounce it? Linoon? It's the evolution of Zigzagoon. I think that's how you pronounce this one here. Whatever this guy is, Dreminitar. And I think this is the final one. Nope, we have one more, I think. This is Mischievous. Final card. I like the look of that. Alright. What is it though? What is it? Magic? No. Mage Diamice. EX. I gotta look at this. Oh, it's not Mage, it's Mega Diancie. Mega Diancie? I think that's how you pronounce it. It is an EX card. And it says the Mega Evolution form of Dianice. Or Diancie. Beyonce, I don't know. This is actually a pretty good looking card, I'd say. I've been getting pretty lucky with these. Every single pack so far has had some type of cool looking card to it. And now we move on to another prismatic. If I can get this open. I think this time I'm going to, as I would like to say, shut my mouth and just let you listen to the sounds of the paper if I can get it open. There we go. Okay. Of course, the card that everybody hates, we'll put that to the side. We will move this down here, flip it over. I think this is a psychic. If I'm not mistaken, it's a psychic. I wonder how that sounds, the tapping on the cards. We have a, what was that, Baneri? I think that's how you pronounce it. Baneri. Professor Research, or Professor's Research, I should say. Alright. That is definitely a pincer. Black Belts Training. I'm getting a lot of training cards recently. That's surprising. Speaking of trading cards, Explorer's Guidance, an ancient, as it says up here. We have a Pyroar. We have, what's that? Buddy Puffin. I think it's a food. There's another Execute. We have a Miltank. And I think this is the last one. I'll move it closer so you guys can see it. A Jolteon. Very nice. This one I don't think is good enough to be in the good pile, so I'm going to put it right here. There we go. We are almost halfway done. We just have one more pack and then we are on halfway point. We are currently on pack number 6 of 12. I didn't expect this to be as slow as it is, but hey, I guess you guys will get a longer ASMR video. Merry Christmas. Is this a Phantasmal? Phantasmal Flames, yes. Okay. I'm gonna have to clean up this mess later. Okay. There's the code. And we'll do the same thing we always do. We flip it over, we got a water energy. Which, by the way, I never played the actual card game for this, so I don't know what these are used for. I'm guessing it's so then, if you have the correct energy card, you can save them up and use these moves right here based on how many it is, but I don't know. Here's a Lotad. Boltund. Looks just like a dog. Another Baneri. Another Dead Bush. Mamoswine? I think that's how you pronounce that. Mamoswine right here. Meloetta. That looks like a music note. A Sacred Charm. Alright. Funny enough, we get a second Lotad. Whatever this monstrosity is. And I think the final card is another Reshiram. Yep, that is the final card. We've already had this before. But if you want a closer look at the Reshiram with a little bit of shadow, there it is. We'll put that in the pile. I'm going to move these over to the side. But as you can see, these are all of the leftover cards that people don't want. You can see why this hobby is a bit risky, to say the least. You can see all these glorious looking cards right here, which I will put over to the side. I apologize if you hear my chair creaking as I do this. Alright. And then all this trash here. There we go. Let's move on, shall we? As we are halfway around. We got another Phantasmal Flames. By the way, if anybody has any advice on collecting Pokemon cards, or in general just which I should look for if I want to get into the hobby, please let me know, because it would be very nice to see what I can do with this. That reminds me, where did I put my phone? Here it is. Funny enough, I was pulling up ASMR on my phone. I have an app on here that just basically tells you, you scan the card and it will give you a average price point, which is what I'm going to do at the end of the video. So first we have a fighting type energy card. A Jigglypuff. I'm trying to center it, there we go. Jigglypuff. Another Seal. Another Gloom. Another Carvana, yeah. Another Looney. This is a new one. Hotchcrow, I think that's how you pronounce it. They look pretty cool. we just get a blowtorch, okay. Another Meloetta, whatever you want to pronounce it. Ooh, I didn't even notice. A full art Meowth. And a Toxtricity, but let's look at this Meowth card, shall we? It is a full art hollow Meowth. I'm gonna see how much that is, but take a look at that. As you can see, it is very nice looking. We'll put that in the good pile. There we go. Also, I've been asked by some people why I wear these arm warmers while I do these types of videos where my hands are showing. And I'm gonna be honest, I bought them because they looked nice. They're way too small on me though. And they also are very comfortable. Comfy, however you want to say it. Although sometimes they do itch a lot, but yeah, I kind of get over it. Here we have a fire energy card. A Gilgar. Kind of looks like an imp. Another Prinplup. Try getting that there. Smeargle. There we go. Another Toxel. This time we have another Grimsley's Move. This is a supporter card, I found out. Not just a Pokemon one. Tauros. Lokix for the 4th time, I think. Ooh, a Sableye. And the art style looks pretty decent. I think the final card is not this one, I think. But this is a Piplup, and it looks very cute. Drum roll for the last card. Oh, wait a minute. This is actually really nice. Let me look at it real quick. A Mega Sharpedo EX. And it looks almost like a full art, but not really. Let me give you guys a closer look. Look at that. I do apologize for the dot of shadow in the middle. That's just where my camera is. But look at that. Very nice. You can't really see the glimmer on it, but it is a very nice looking card. I'll put that in the pile. There we go. Alright. The pile, by the way, is like maybe this high in terms of trash, which is kind of funny. I'll give you this card. And we will do the casual. We have a Leaf. I don't know what the name of it is. It could just be Leaf Pokemon. It could be grass type. I don't know. Bronzor. Looks like a character from maybe Adventure Time. I don't know. Mimikyu. This one is a very nice Pokemon. Not saying that in terms of lore. I'm just saying they look really nice. Trapinch. Or Trapinch. We have a Sandile. We have another Dawn Trainer card. Oh, look at that. I don't really know the name of it while reading it backwards. Another Melodia. A Charmander, that is a classic. And finally a Bronzor. Oh wait, no, there's one more. I keep messing up the order of the cards, which is kind of funny, but whatever. The final card. This time we'll go from the top. It is a EX card. But how does it look? Ooh, wait, that's really nice. Mismagius, is that how you pronounce it? Mismagius EX. Let me show you that card. Mismagius EX. You can kind of see the glimmer on it. Whoops, I dropped it. Let me just put that there. Alright. We have 3 packs left. 2 of them are prismatics, and the other one is a Phantasmal Flames. I'm going to open up this prismatic first. Because I can. And I want to. Put that over there. Okay. Here's the card. And we'll do the same trick again. This time we have a Lightning. I think this one is a... yeah, just lightning type. Friends in Paldea. That's a lot of people. We have a Lopunny. I bet some people like Lopunny, I don't know. Dreepy. I remember seeing this Pokemon once before, and I thought it was a very cool design. There's another Miltank. A Slowking. Now, I didn't know the difference between a Slowpoke, a Slowbro, and a Slowking. And a Slowking now looks like a king. Another Buddy Puffin. A Bug Catcher set. Alright. A Pyroar. a Whimsicott. I know a friend whose favorite Pokemon is Whimsicott. And then finally, ooh, I like this one. It is a Ancient Sandy Shocks EX. I think that's a Magneton, but it's hard to tell. But it does look very nice, and I'm going to check it whenever we're done opening these packs. So far, I'm not doing too bad, although I don't know how good these cards are compared to what I feel like I should be getting. But anyways, we are down to our last 2 packs. Try and guess which one I'm going to do. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to open up this prismatic, because I feel like I'm getting worse luck with the prismatics. Maybe something with the fat. If I can read it, maybe. Phantasmal. There. Maybe if I can get something with a Phantasmal compared to the prismatics. I have no idea. Let me just open this up for you real quick. Put it in the pile. There's the card. Put one on the bottom and flip it over. Basic leaf grass energy. A Hoot Hoot. Kind of slide that up there. There we go. Hoot Hoot. Amarys. I think that's how you pronounce it. Amarys. Yeah, that sounds right. A Furfron? Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, Furfron. Okay. Riolu. I like Riolu. They are a very nice champ. Shaman. Alright. Ogre's Masks. Now these are pretty cool. And then we have a Kieran. Another Kieran. Ooh, this one is a Hollow Heatran. I don't know if you can see that. A Vaporeon. I'll show you the Vaporeon. There you go. Yeah, Vaporeon. Yeah, alright. And the final card. A worthless Monkadori. There it is. And now we get to the last pack. Hopefully you guys are relaxed by me opening up these cards and getting some decent cards. I think the best one I've gotten so far is the Meowth full art, considering I've been told that full arts are a lot rarer to find compared to just shiny ones that say they're EX. Anyways, this is the last pack. There's the QR code. We'll do the trick and flip it over. For our final pack, here's what we got. A Baneri. Whatever this thing is. A Milcery. Alright. Oddish. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I think that is a very cool looking one. I just realized you can't even see it. Hold on, there we go. This one again. Fire Breather? That's cool. Another Oddish, and I think... yeah, we have 2 more. A Seal. And the final card, what could it be? Oh. It's just a Palmont. Alright. Well, that is it for the packs. Let's see what we got after I put this in the stack of nothings. We'll include this Umbreon I got from the box as well. We'll put that there. So in total, we have a total of 8 cards that we got from these packs. I think that is a 75% pull rate, if I'm not mistaken. We have this one. I'll show you it. Here we go. We have this one. This one. I'm not going to read them because why not? I think this one's probably my favorite, the full art Meowth. The full art Meowth is pretty cool. We have this one. We have the full art Dawn Trainer card, which is also my second favorite. We have this one here, and finally, this one. This one right here. I'm going to put them in order from probably most valuable to least valuable real quick. And we'll see how much I made. And then we'll call it quits for now. Now the way my app works is that you take the card you want to look at and you scan it with your phone if it would like to work. Oh, but I just turned on my flashlight. How do I turn it off? There we go. So the Umbreon card that I got from the bag, or the box I should say, it's having a hard time reading it because of the glare in the light. Let me try moving it. There we go. It says bring it closer, hold steady. I might need to turn on my light for this. Or I could just, there we go. Yeah, it was the light. So, this Umbreon EX card, the hell, it goes for $32.66. This one right here, out of all the ones I could have opened, this one goes for $32.66 by itself. That's pretty good. Now, we'll see what this one is right here. I do apologize if the glare is pretty bright. This app can be very finicky sometimes. Let's try, and there we go. Okay. Hold steady, hold steady, hold steady, it says. There we go. Now this one goes for $1.37. Alright. I'll put that right here for now. Off to the side. Next up, we will check this EX card we got. And by the way, some of these cards are a bit bent, so that's kind of sad, but whatever. This one here is $1.59. I'm starting to think these EX cards aren't worth as much. But this one I have high hopes for. This one I really liked whenever I pulled it, so let's see what I got. This one is another $1.54. Okay then. Let's try this one here. If I can hold it steady, there we go. This one goes for $1.35. And by the way, these are all estimated prices. These are not exactly what they are worth. Now we have Sandy Shocks EX, the Ancient. This one right here. Okay. Let me just get it in frame. There we go. If I can. It says bring it closer, but it's not working. Okay. Oh, wait. No, it worked for a bit. There we go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm going to try turning off the light for this one. Turn on the light again. Apologies. There we go. This one is 98 cents. This is probably the worst one we've gotten so far. Now, Terapagos EX. This one right here. As you can see. Let's see what this one is. This one is $1.73. Okay. And now we get to the good stuff. Firstly, we'll look at this full art Dawn Trainer card and see what it's worth. This one, it goes for, wow, $40. That's actually really nice. $40 for this. Can't you believe it? And now finally, my favorite card. the full art Meowth. In all its glory as Meowth climbs a tree or something. Let's see what it is. Now this one surprises me, but it is actually $20.75 at an estimated value. But anyways, if you take into account all of these good cards here, it is an estimated total of $101.97. I think that's pretty good for what I got, and I'll have to share my collection with my siblings to see if they agree. But anyways, that's going to be it for the video. I do sincerely hope that you all had a wonderful Christmas and will soon to be a Happy New Year for 2026. I probably won't post until the new year, so I'll see you then. You have a good night. Good night.